God. Okay, sorry about that. Today I got a call from my child's school, the younger one, and they told me that I should come pick her up because she's not feeling well. She threw up and whatnot. But anyway, guys, so I ran over there, picked her up and whatnot. Now she's sleeping, she's resting up, and I'm gonna try to do a couple of things before she wakes up. But would you believe that I'm also feeling a little ill? Like, I'm not nauseous or anything like that, but I feel like my body feels weak. Like, it doesn't feel as strong as I know it should feel. So a part of me, I don't know if I'm like about to catch what she has, or this is just me being like super empathetic, because that tends to happen. Like when my kids get sick, I feel sick even though I'm not sick. It's just maybe the stress, or I'm just kind of trying to tap into what she's feeling. I don't know. Let me know if that happens to you guys. When I have a sick family member, or even if it's not a family member, it could be like when I used to be at work. If my coworker was like not feeling well, especially if they would say they feel nauseous or anything like that, then I would start to feel that way. But we're in my kitchen, and that means I'm about to cook. All right, I'm about to cook me some homemade Jamaican style chicken soup, because we're not going to do no Campbell's up in here. But anyway, guys, we're gonna get started. I did ask my husband to pick me up some ingredients, because God knows I didn't have these ingredients laying around my house. I'm just not one of those people. But I'm gonna show you what I told him to pick up. All right, so I did ask him to pick up pumpkin. I told him, I said, make sure it is bright orange. So that's what he got. I think he did good with that. I also told him to pick up scallion. Okay, I don't know if you guys know scallion, but I think it's a part of like the chives family. I don't know, it's closest to chives. All right, so I told him to pick up some scallion, make sure it's fresh, so he did good with that. I also told him to pick up some fresh thyme, so he did that. I told him to pick up some corn on the cob, which he did. These look okay. All right, hopefully them sweet, because it tastes so much better when the corn's sweet. All right, just a little bit of sweetness in the soup makes so much difference. And I did tell him to pick up some Scotch bonnet pepper. All right, now these Scotch bonnet pepper, if I'm being honest, don't look top tier to me at all, but I'm gonna assume he did his best. So you see them little something here? Trust me, them not gonna do nothing. And this one in the middle, red, I would never pick that up, because it don't really have much flavor in my opinion. Now I see one here that look a little sensible to me. This one look the most sensible. Okay, this one, you saw it big and bright and look. Hopefully it not just big and full of water. Hopefully it have some flavor to it. So that's what I asked him to buy. Oh, I also asked him to buy me some drumsticks without the skin on it, skinless, because the reason I asked for the skinless is because I don't want a lot of oil in the soup, because the skin, it has a lot of oil. So I tell him, I said, if you can buy the one without the skin on it, I say pick that up. So he picked up two, even though I told him to pick up one. But baby, that's okay with me, because I'm not going to do a lot. Because I don't like to drink leftover soup. So whatever I'm going to cook today, I'm hoping that we drink that off, because leftover soup to me is weird. But anyway, guys, too much talking. Let's start, because my baby soon wake up and she got hungry, because she didn't eat her lunch at all at school today. But let's go. So the first thing I'm going to do is put on this big pot of water. So I'm just going to have this water boil, because as soon as it starts boil up, I'm gonna start adding my ingredients. So right now I have to chop, because by the time the water start boil, the ingredients supposed to be prepped and be ready to thrown in and do what it's supposed to do. So let me get started. The water is actually boiling right now, and the first ingredient is ready to go in. Now the first ingredient is going to be the pumpkin. Now I discovered, because I used to drive myself crazy trying to peel the pumpkin peel off of the pumpkin itself. Baby, I stopped doing that, because really I'm about to lose a finger trying to get this tough skin off the pumpkin. So I found a better way to do it. So I'm gonna boil it, and then the peel is gonna pull away from the pumpkin, and it's gonna make life so easy, baby. So I'm gonna start out by just putting that in. Okay, big and chunky, just like that. It doesn't take too long. So yeah. Okay. So that's the first ingredient. So I'm gonna give that a couple of minutes to boil, and then we're gonna keep throwing in the ingredients as we go. Okay. Okay guys, so I'm just gonna remove the pumpkin to take off the skin or the peel, because I think they're ready. What I'm gonna do in the meantime is I have the drumsticks, and I put a little bit of garlic powder, onion powder, and pimento seeds, and a little bit of salt on the chicken. This is optional, you don't have to do it. I just didn't want to throw some white chicken in the water. So I'm just gonna put these in the water so they can start cooking. Okay, and while that's happening, we're gonna turn our attention to the pumpkin. Right now I'm just working on the pumpkin, and I'm just here crushing it out or mashing it out, whatever you want to call it, but it looks like that. So I'm about to throw this right back in the pot along with the chicken. Okay. Okay. So the pumpkin is gonna give the soup a nice orange color, and it's also gonna give it a little bit of sweetness, and of course that classic pumpkin flavor. So I'm just gonna let it do what it does. All right, and in a minute we're gonna start throwing some of the other ingredients. All right, so now I'm gonna turn my attention to the next ingredient that I'm gonna put in the pot, which is the dumpling. So the dumpling is just merely white flour, a little bit of salt, and water. So this is the dough that it made, and I'm about to make the dumplings and just drop them in the pot. Okay, so I'm just gonna pinch off a piece of the dough and just kind of twirl it in a circular motion, and then it should basically look something like that. Okay, I made a small one first. All right, it should look something like that. I'm just gonna throw these dumplings in the pot. Okay, I'm just gonna give the pot a little stir. Next, I'm gonna start seasoning the pot, and I'm gonna start with throwing in the scallion and the thyme. Next, I'm gonna throw in the corn. And then I'm just going to throw in the Scotch bonnet pepper. To further season the pot, I'm going to throw in this Grace cock soup. So usually I remove the noodles because the noodles tend to make it a bit thick. And I don't want this to be too thick. We're gonna add a little salt for flavor. I'm gonna remove the scallion and the thyme because I think it did its job already and I don't want it to start breaking apart in the pot. That's disgusting. Okay, so this is what the soup is looking like. Isn't it beautiful? Look how rich the color is. It's a very flavorful soup. One of my favorite soups to drink. Probably my favorite. So I'm about to take it off the stove and feed my family. Okay, so that's what's in the plate. I've been waiting for this moment. Take a bite out of this dumpling. Take a piece of this chicken. It's been a while since I've done this soup. So relaxing. By the way, I'm feeling much better. I don't know why I was feeling ill. My daughter's up, so she's feeling better. And I'm feeling good too. Like, I don't know what that was about. I knew this soup was gonna hit, but not this damn hard. When I tell you I hit the spot, it's touching me in all the right places, okay? Big up yourself if you're watching this video. If you're watching this video, big up yourself because, baby, at this point, what am I doing on YouTube? Sitting here, just chit-chatting. But guys, it was nice talking to you. So this is like a whole day after, and I'm about to do my nails. I went into Ulta, saw these nails, and I thought, wow, they look pretty nice. I'm usually a square girl, but I decided, you know what, let me try this oval shape or whatever you call them. I don't know. I wanted to just try something different. I'm a French tip kind of girl. I think they look very nice, classy, simple, and elegant, and I just like the way they look. So I decided to use them. Now guys, between me and you, I haven't been to the nail salon in years. Like when I tell you years, years. The last time I remember doing my nails, I had to be in my early 20s when I had just started college. There was this nail salon spot close by my college, and all these college kids used to go there. We used to get discount and stuff like that. It was very nice getting my nails done until I had a very bad experience where this lady damn near took out my cuticle, and then she was mad at me because I was in pain. I'm like, y'all, never again. So yeah, but I don't know if I like them though. They look a little bit too big and bulky, but they're already on, baby, and they're gonna have to just work until they start to fall off. But yeah, this is what it looks like. What do y'all think? Yeah, I think they look a little bulky, girl. I'm winding down for the night. I'm extremely tired. Extremely tired. So I'm just gonna take a bath. I'm just gonna show you guys. This is like a tired bath, like a very lazy tired bath, because your girl is tired. Yeah. Yeah, definitely need a relaxer. Whenever my hair starts to curl up and separate like that, then I know I'm ready for a relaxer. I think I'm gonna give the front a little more definition. You know, right now I'm thinking maybe I should go under my dryer for like a couple of minutes so I don't catch a head cold. So I didn't even put on my scent of the night. Y'all know Bath and Body Works came out with a new scent. This one is called Bourbon Strawberry and Vanilla. Bourbon Vanilla, Garden Strawberry, Apricot Nectar, Pink Jasmine, and White Oak. Okay. But I'm sure it's gonna develop over time. Let me spray on a little bit more. I don't know if I'm getting the bourbon is yet. This is not a review, guys, okay? So that's the scent of the night. I think maybe I'm gonna put on a little bit of this Chopadelic. This is like very tropical, smelling like tropical flowers. I think the lead note is passion flower on this one. Yeah, let me put on a little bit of this. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of Mambo by Liz Claiborne. Like, it just gives me that vibe. You know, floral, tropical, lightly sweet, but sweet in a floral type of way. I like this. So yeah, that's that. Hopefully I don't smell a hot mess. I know it's overkill, but I think I'm gonna put this on my wrist just to see how it grows on me a little bit. This is another fragrance I think the review is gonna go up before this video. The mist on this is crazy. Like, the way it sprays out, like, I don't know if you guys could see that. It's crazy. This is one of those fragrances. It smells way better in the air. It's like a sweet, warm scent. Yeah, like sweet. It's warm, it's sweet, musky, very musky.
What is going on? Why did you tell Dan I was hitting on Jerry Seinfeld? Is this Maureen? What would ever possess you to make up a story like that? Well, listen, Jerry mentioned it, and I think I deserve an explanation. Maureen, are you crying? This is Dan. Oh, hi, Dan.
Elaine. What?
Tell Maureen I'll just call her back later.
Who was crying?
No one. I'm sorry, Mr. Pitt, that won't happen.
Guys, so it's 12:46. I have to get up at 6 o'clock. Oh my God. I'm gonna finish watching this episode of Seinfeld, and I'ma just fall out. I don't even think I'm gonna make it through this episode. Ooh, Alyssa, your boss. Her boss is here. Alright, see you later. Good morning. So cold. Whew. The bus was a little late this morning, but that kind of works out for me sometimes because it gives my daughter a chance to eat her breakfast. So that's one plus. But the negative is that now I have to rush with my second child. I kind of ate away at the time that I would usually have to get her prepared. And it's a little bit more complicated to get my second child prepared because she's very specific in what she likes to eat. Like my oldest child, like I could give her like a croissant, you know, with some water or something like that. And that's because she eats breakfast here, but she also likes to go to school and enjoy breakfast. So I don't have to be like really intentional about what I'm gonna give her for breakfast. But my youngest child, she doesn't eat school lunch. She doesn't eat school breakfast. I don't know what bougie attitude this is, but that's the child I give birth to. So for her, I have to specifically ask her what she wants to eat. She likes three things. Either she's gonna ask for the Hawaiian roll with eggs, or she's gonna ask for a pancake with eggs, or she's gonna ask for regular bread with butter. And with that, she wants water. She doesn't drink juice. She doesn't drink tea. She doesn't drink soda. She doesn't drink anything. My oldest child would drink anything. She likes her Capri Sun. She likes water. She likes soda. She likes orange juice, pineapple juice. She likes all types of juice, but my youngest child is only water. So she's a little bit more picky with how she eats. So with her, I have to put a little bit more work. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You ready? You're not ready? Why not? Why are you not ready? It's Friday. Come on. It's 7 o'clock and we only have a couple of minutes to get you to school on time. Okay? Oh. Give mama a hug. Come. Yes. Yeah, baby. Sit up. Come. You ready? What's for breakfast? You know, mommy. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't even give you pancake today. Because you know why? Why? We don't have no syrup.
Then bread and egg.
You want cinnamon roll? Or you don't want that for breakfast?
I'll have cinnamon roll. I'll have cinnamon roll.
You want to have cinnamon roll for breakfast?
Yeah.
How are you going to eat it at school?
With a fork.
With a fork?
Yeah.
Okay. burn. Cheese. Huh? This is for your breakfast. And this is for your lunch. That's rice and stew chicken in there. Okay. Okay. One. Just one?
Yeah.
You want to take 2 water? Because this one's ice. You want to take the other one too?
Okay.
In the fridge?
Okay.
All right, get it. Get it. It's in the door. It's definitely cold this morning. Whew. This is the kind of cold that dries out your skin right away. You come out here moisturized. As soon as that cold hit me, my lips go white, my face go white. It's to those idiots. It's makeup time. I feel like I've been very annoying today because I keep saying how tired I am, but like, guys, I'm tired. I'm tired, but I don't think y'all want to hear me complain about being tired, so I'm gonna try to stop doing that. I used to do that too when I like was at work. When I used to work and I would be at work really tired, and I would catch myself saying I'm tired. Have you guys ever been caught sleeping at work? I have. I was caught sleeping at work, and like there's really no excuse. Like there's really no excuse when you're caught sleeping at work. Like what you gonna say? Like you're caught, you know? There's nothing to say when you get caught sleeping at work. You just could say, I am so sorry. The way my hair is growing in is so weird. Like, it doesn't make any sense. This hair, I don't know if y'all could see that. This hair, this is hair, but it's not attached to anything. Like, it doesn't make sense, yo. I swear to God, like, nothing changes for the best in life. I swear. Some have to just take off that hair, and then I'm gonna be left with just this weird strip of hair. Like, I used to have such full eyebrows, and you know what's crazy? I hated it. I hated having like full brows, and I used to like religiously shave off the hair. And now that I've gotten older, I'm just like, brow, where have you been? Because I haven't seen you. I haven't seen my brows in such a long time. My mirror's a little dirty. Should I clean it off? It's funny how sometimes like when I'm doing a video, right, and I'll see something like that, it doesn't bother me now, but the minute I start to edit, I'm just like, girl. So I'm gonna clean it off. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, that's much better, isn't it? I don't want it too much in the frame, but it has to be in the frame a little bit. So let's see what we got. I kind of feel like you guys aren't seeing me. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's better. It's easier to work with your brows when it's like, when it already, you know, when it has like a good shape to it. My brows doesn't naturally have a good shape to it. Like even when they were full, they didn't really have a nice shape. And I think that's the issue that I had. That my sister, like she doesn't have like a lot of hair, but she has a nice arch to her brows. Like her arch is naturally nice. Me, it just decided to just land on my face. And it's so annoying, but whatever. My battery's about to die. You can't make this crap up. But that's okay. Let me see. Yeah. So guys, what do we want to talk about today? What do we talk about today? I feel like in my last video, I kind of went in, you know, talking about you know, how to be more self-reliant, especially when it comes on to your emotions and your mood. Because, you know, I was going in saying how you can't rely on other people to make you happy, because that's too much stress on the people around you. And that's just too much for you to handle when you're eventually disappointed when you realize that, girl, you know, people are, I mean, I'm not saying all people are bad and you're not going to have people in your corner that ride for you. Because if you're lucky, you're going to have people like that. Like, they never let you down. They just ride for you. And even saying that, it feels wrong. Because I can't think of one person that has never let me down. Like, even the people that love me to death are going to let me down. Because they're not here to, you know, please me. You know? I ain't gonna lie, when I made that video, it was kind of like in my feelings, like heavy in my feelings. But I still stand by what I said. You know, the best way to survive, or the best way to be really, you know, fulfilled, is to try to do a lot of work on yourself and stop relying on people to make you feel that way. I don't necessarily use primer because a lot of the time when I'm doing makeup anyways for like my YouTube videos, I don't wear my makeup for a long time. I think it comes out okay. So of course I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter foundation. This is the only foundation that I've used. Back in the day I used to use a foundation. I forgot what brand it was, but girl, it was definitely not a match. And if I'm being completely honest, I have no idea how to choose this. I think me finding this one is insane. So yesterday when I went to pick up the Cali fragrance at Ulta, I saw this e.l.f. setting mist and I picked it up because I was ooh, wow, I like the mist on that. So ooh, oh, it has a nice adorable scent. It has a nice light adorable scent. The other one that I was using, I forgot the brand, it's in that black bottle. Is it also e.l.f.? It didn't really have a scent, so it's very shocking and very nice, like a nice surprise to see that one with some sort of scent. That's very nice. So guys, today is Friday and I don't have no plans. I don't have no plans. Like, I could only watch some Seinfeld, you know what I'm saying? But if push comes to shove, that's probably what it's gonna look like. Me and Seinfeld, okay? Nobody. Okay. I've been noticing nowadays when I'm putting on my makeup, like my arms be burning, like, you know, that burn you get from working out. Like, I don't know why. Like, my arms are I don't know if it's an age thing. I'm at the point in my life where I've started to do something that I never thought I would do. And I used to see so much people do this and I never understood why they would do that, which is blame everything on their age. I'm at the point in my life where I've started to blame everything negative that's happening to me on my age. But why wouldn't I? Nothing else has changed. Why wouldn't I blame everything on my age, you know? So yeah, I've started to blame everything on my age, girl, because I'm getting a little bit older, okay? You know, before I used to be afraid of getting older, but I think getting older is and you could tell me, I think getting older is one of those things that you accept as you're getting older. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we're all like, oh my God, I'd be scared to become 50 or 60, or oh my God, if you're 70, you know, you're sitting around waiting to die or something like that. But I think God kind of like protects you in a way. So even if you are like 80, I think you probably are at that point in life where you're not afraid of death because you've had so much experience and you understand, like you're just wise enough, you know. Of course, to a younger person, you know, death is gonna be scary. But I think to an older person, you know, there's some sort of acceptance. Like my grandmother, she's 87. And let me tell you, she's the happiest person. And in my head, I'm like, I'd be stressed out if I was her. But she's not, because there's this, you know, understanding. She's been through 2 husbands. Like, she already buried 2 husbands, okay? They both died one died in his 70s. Like my grandfather, he died when he was 70 something, I think 77 or something like that. And her second husband died in his 80s. So I think she's come to terms with death. So she's not worried about it, you know? So I think it's just one of those things that us young people or younger people, because girl, I don't think I'm young, but you know. I think it's just something that we won't understand. But I think older people, they don't, let that drive them crazy type thing. The other day, it's almost like, but maybe everybody's experience is different, because before I gave birth to my kids, right? I used to be so afraid, and I didn't understand how pregnant women didn't die from the stress of just thinking about the fact that they were gonna have to push out a child, right? I used to be so, before I got pregnant, that was like so terrifying for me. I'm like, girl, I want to have kids, but man, I don't want to have to give birth, because that shit looks scary. Because, me, I'm afraid of pain, And I used to be like, how is it that pregnant women, crap, hold on. I used to walk around wondering, how is it you're laughing knowing that you're about to give birth? Like your whole body is about to be rocked, How you not like worried? How you not just stressed the hell out? But I understand that experience is different for everyone, because I was speaking to my mom the other day, and she was telling me that every single time she would get pregnant, she has 3 kids. She has me, my sister, and my brother. And she was telling me the other day that every time she would get pregnant, her blood pressure will go all the way up, because she would be worried about delivery. I guess there are some women that don't handle that properly. But for me personally, the closer I got to giving birth, the more I was prepared for it. So if you're pregnant and you're worried about that, don't worry about it, okay? I didn't get epidural for either of my kids, not by choice. It's just circumstances led to me not getting my epidural. And let me tell you, little mama was in pain, okay? I was in pain. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna put on these lashes and I'll be back. You know what, guys? So I'm not even gonna put on no lash. I'm not gonna put on no lash because I just don't feel like it. Hopefully I don't regret not putting on my lashes. Okay. So guys, I always like to just have a little therapy moment, talk about things that's been on my mind and just how I've been feeling, things that I've been struggling with. And I guess what I'm struggling with right now, and I often go through this, by the way. I often feel this way. And some of you guys may be able to relate. I think most people are able to relate to this, which is that feeling of feeling stuck. Just feeling as though life isn't moving forward. Like there's this quiet time that you're having that is nice because you feel content, but there's a part of you that does not feel content because you feel as though your life is not moving forward. And the more you try to move forward, the more you feel stuck because what happens a lot of times in my case is that I get stuck thinking about how I could move forward, like what I could do. And it's hard to get out of that rut, because a lot of times when things get moving, you know, it feels stressful, because a lot of times we don't like change. So I'm always kind of back and forth trying to figure out, you know, how I feel and what it is that I'm trying to do. I don't know what it is that I'm trying to accomplish. Well, I'm not going to say I don't. There are a lot of things that I want to accomplish, but I don't know how to get there. Like, I can't figure it out. Like, I don't have the secret sauce or the secret recipe. So it, you know, it could cause a lot of just a lot of confusion, because, you know, I get up every day and I'm just like, okay, what now? And I don't know. Like, I'm asking myself, what now? And it's almost as though I'm like, God, what's going on? Like, what's next? What's gonna happen? But then I'm afraid to wake up the beast, because sometimes being content is just what you need. You see what I'm saying? You see how I go in circles? That's exactly what my brain does. I go in circles because I'm comfortable, so I want to stay there. But then I'm too comfortable, and then I feel like life is just passing me by. I'm getting older. I want to accomplish a lot of things, but I just don't know how to do it without disrupting my contentment. You know what I'm saying? Is there, like, there's that fear of, if I make a move, if I do something drastic, then I'm going to disrupt everything that's going on that I'm comfortable with. So every day I get up, you know, I just continue on. I'm doing the same thing, but really I want more for myself. I want to do better. You know, I want to get to certain milestones. So that's where I am currently at. The funny thing is, a lot of times we know exactly what to do, but the things that we need to do seems to be the hardest, and just seems to be the scariest. I know exactly what I want. I think we're all capable of fantasizing. I am, you know, because I do that all the time. But when it's time to step into reality and do the things that I think I need to do, man, like, it scares the crap out of me. And then I just say, you know what, let me just have a regular schmegular day, keep it moving before I mess up my life and mess up my little peacefulness that I have over here. So, man, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. If you guys, you know, can relate, let me know. And let me know what you did to get out of the rut. You know, how do you just press forward when you're scared? I mean, I shouldn't be asking this, because I know exactly what it is that I need to do. But, you know, sometimes it's easier said than done, you know. It's just one of those things. But anyway, guys, I mean, that's what I'm struggling with today. What are you guys struggling with today? You know, don't be afraid to sound out. You know, it doesn't have to be anything depressing or anything like that. You know, we are all grown women. And, you know, I'm a grown woman on this platform. And sometimes it feels like I'm on a platform for kids. And that could be another struggle that I have. It's like, this space is for, like, younger people, not for deep women like me. That's always in my head and always trying to figure things out, you know. I'm also, that's another thing. I'm trying to find my place on this platform, on this, you know, whole YouTube thing. I'm trying to get comfortable. And I'm trying to make sure that I stay true to myself at all times, because that's where I'm comfortable, you know, being my true self. I don't want to be anything else. I'm a grown woman with 2 kids. I'm married. I have struggles. You know, life ain't bad, but sometimes it gets a little much. So this is pretty much the finished look. I think it came out nice, but I kind of wish that I had just put on the damn lashes, okay, for the whole time. Looking at myself, I'm like, girl, why you ain't just put on the lashes? And I know natural is nice and everything, but sometimes a little lash could change the whole look. I actually managed to do 2 videos. So here I'm talking about my new purchases from Bath and Body Works. So here, moments later, I'm actually talking about Kylie Jenner's new fragrance release. If you haven't watched these videos, you know, the link is in the description box to my fragrance channel, so you could find these videos over that side. I don't even know why I'm telling y'all that, because if you're on this channel, it definitely means that you support me on my fragrance channel. But just in case, you know, you never know. I'm just showing y'all these clips because, you know, even though I have my struggles and whatnot, we all have our struggles. It's important never to stop. Even when you feel stuck, don't stop. Just keep going, because I honestly believe that even when I feel stuck, I'm still making progress, you know. The only time you're not making progress is when you actually decide to give up and when you stop. But guys, that's all I have for today. I'll see y'all in my next vlog. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for the love and the support. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to comment. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? Okay, guys, so I'm out. Bye.